Are you ready, you fruity bitches? Here he comes! LUKA RAY JOY! Was that too much?
The severe flooding here in the Northeast as more rain continues to fall today. NBC's Michelle Kaczynski, I guess she's in the canoe, is in Wayne, New Jersey this morning.
Hey,
Michelle, good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, obviously we're getting a nice break from the rain, but not the flooding. This is essentially now a part of the Passaic River in this neighborhood. It rushed in yesterday through the streets.
What? Are these holy men walking on top of water?
As I told you, my 2019 resolution is to say things on air that I say off air. I don't think I've washed my hands for 10 years. Really, I don't really wash my hands ever.
Help me!
No, I inoculate myself. It's just not, germs are not a real thing. I can't see them, therefore they're not real.
I mean, while he was president, President Trump never encouraged Americans to get vaccinated.
I have really good news. Today, our nation has achieved a medical miracle. We have delivered a safe and effective vaccine in just 9 months. This is one of the greatest scientific accomplishments in history. It will save millions of lives and soon end the pandemic once and for all. Fake news.
I hate you!
What's up, fruity bitches? It's your boy, LUKA RAY JOY, here with Yellow Stranger. Say hi.
Hello, hello.
And a face that's not been here for a minute.
You're the only fruity bitch here.
I know, I said a face who hasn't been here in a bit. You can even say your name?
This is Azathoth Bloodfang.
Azathoth Bloodfang. It's been a minute. Alright. Alright, so here's the tea, everybody. We're going to show a bunch of news stories, and I'm going to give you a little bit of details about them, and you have to determine, did a actual news source write this? Did someone reporting the news put this out there? Alright, here comes the first one. This is by the Daily Wire. Chicago cop sues city to change race on records after officers allowed to change genders. While other CPD officers are afforded the opportunity to have their gender identity corrected on to match their lived experience, Officer Yusuf and other similar positions are barred from obtaining accurate racial designation that align with their racial identity, the suit says. Do you think people are asking to change their race on paperwork?
I know that they are, because that is something I've seen that around. That's it's like, oh, I've never felt like this way. It's this way. So I think about all like the white bitches out there with Japanese usernames.
Oh god, the basic Bettys who make out with their dog.
No, it's just there's a line between cultural appreciation and appropriation that a lot of these fuckers skirt. So I think it is true, because I know people are stupid enough to fucking do that, and I'm like, you can't do that. You can't just say you're a different ethnicity. You just can't do that.
All right, so we got one true.
Unless you're actually mixed ethnicity.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, and you say?
I believe this can be done, but I'm gonna say this is fake.
You think this is
But
fake?
I have heard people say they would do this out of spite.
Okay.
And out of spite alone. So I agree with you.
That it could be happening, but this article's fake.
Yes, this article itself is fake.
Okay, all right. Here's your additional information. Give you a little bit extra to work with. Yusuf even provided his 23andMe results proving his ethnicity, but the police department continued to refuse his request. So this guy found out he has some colored heritage and in his bloodline, and they still won't let him change it.
That means nothing. What are your parents? If your parents are strictly Caucasian, I'm not gonna say, I have 2% black in me. I'm not gonna sit there and call you just an African American. You don't get the N-word pass. I'm sorry.
I've got 1% Sardinian DNA. I'm not gonna say I'm Italian.
All right. So you say false and you say true?
I think this is a true. I think it is true. The article itself is true because people are fucking stupid.
Yes.
And this shit happens all the time.
Yes.
Okay, so a true and a false, and the answer is dun dun dun. It's real.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No.
That's
Yeah,
what I
he
thought.
identifies as Egyptian and African American.
That's
Is
stupid.
he actually Egyptian?
He has some of that in him, according to 23andMe.
Okay, well,
Okay,
that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Fine.
The 23andMe, he proved that he was some of those races. I think I went into the story, guys, fact check me in the comments, but I believe he was kind of a little bit mixed and he knew it the whole time, but he marked white because it was the closest thing on the paperwork, and then his 23andMe proved that he was actually decently like other things. Anyway, long story short, it is real. So the next one is by Forbes, but it's a so Fox News avoids saying we lied after settling with Dominion for $700 million. On CNN's Erwin Burnout out front Tuesday night, former Fox News contributor Margaret Hoover said the settlement deal Fox struck with the Dominion allows the network to maintain control over one critical thing: the ability to tell the story in its own to its own massive audience in whatever way it wants, without being forced to apologize, admit to, or acknowledge anything. So they basically said and announced they paid money so they can tell the story exactly how they want to tell it. Do you think Forbes wrote about Fox and Fox said that?
I remember following this news story. This is real.
Okay, and you think?
I agree. This is real. I remember this.
Yeah,
but I'm also like,
yeah,
there's a lot of details.
also, I think calling Fox News is kind of a stretch.
All right, here's the additional information. It's that the picture blurred out and now it's clear.
Rupert Murdoch.
So everyone's saying, both say
That
true.
goblin.
Yes.
Okay, everyone says true, and the answer is, believe it or not, it's definitely real. Fox News is like, we paid the money, we're allowed to say whatever we want.
Pretty much. Yeah.
All right, here comes the next one.
We lie to our viewers.
Yeah, and we're allowed to say the story whatever we want. MSNBC.
Fake.
The Biden administration is preparing to mint a gender-neutral penny by 2029. You said fake?
That is absolutely fake.
That is.
Initially, there were discussions of a non-binary icon being
dumb to
featured
be
on
real.
these pennies. And you say fake, you say fake.
Say fake.
The additional information. Dun dun dun. The penny will not feature a person, but various national monuments.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fake.
Just lead with that.
That's fake.
Yeah, but that's the point. News organizations will lead with horrible stuff. So did I write this, or did a news article write this?
You bet you wrote
You
this.
wrote this.
Okay, so everyone's still saying fake?
Yes.
All right. Bum bum bum. It's fake.
Called it.
You guys are on point.
Well, because I'm gonna say this. Look, when you said we're gonna make a gender-neutral penny, there is no way in hell
no way.
they're gonna change money.
They're not doing that.
Look, we have to keep our old white men on money. They won't be worth anything.
Hey, it's Lincoln. We can keep Lincoln.
If we
Keep
our old-
Lincoln and FDR.
Literally.
And as much as I hate Andrew Jackson, he hated the idea of paper money.
So his face being on it is so great.
And so keep him on the bill just to spite his ghost.
Literally, please.
That meant, by the way, Andrew Jackson, terrible person.
All right, here's the next one. CNN. How the climate crisis fuels gender inequity. One of the most pernicious ways climate change crisis can worsen the gender inequity is by increasing the risk of sexual abuse and human trafficking.
Wait, gender inequality?
Yeah, inequity and inequality. Yeah, inequality.
Yeah.
I keep saying the other one.
I don't think that's. No.
So okay, you know what?
There's no way that's real.
Just for shites and googles, I'm going to say this is real.
Okay, we got a real and.
No, this is not real.
Okay, and here's your additional information. Dun, 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 dun. It's the picture. It's just the additional picture unblurred. Everyone's staying with their answer?
Yes.
All right, true and fake, and the answer, it's real.
What?
Hey, the climate crisis is a gender crisis. Welcome to 2024.
Here's the thing, I knew it was real just based on the way the type was written. I was like, okay, there is, like, they didn't use any, like, they didn't use a sans serif. So I'm like, okay, this is real.
You haven't even said the name of the next article. There is no way that this is real.
All right, here I'm going to read it for the audience. Anime-inspired teenage gang that originates in Moscow plagues the streets of Ukraine cities. Kyiv says, Raiden fans wear a very particular motif, the outline of a spider with a number 4. It is derived from the Japanese anime series called Hunter x Hunter.
No way that's real.
Okay.
Fake.
First of all,
this is so fake.
Oh, can I take the one? Can I take this first, please? It's Hunter x Hunter. Jesus Christ! It's Hunter x Hunter.
So you say fake and you say?
Oh my God, it's fake. But Hunter x Hunter, not Hunter x Hunter. Y'all in the comments, please.
The additional information is groups of teenagers have gathered in the capital, Kyiv, as well as Lviv. I don't know.
Lviv.
And
Lviv and Kharkiv.
In Kharkiv, a 16-year-old alleged ringleader was detained in
Dnipro.
All right, is it real or
It's fake.
It's fake.
It's so fake.
everyone's saying fake?
First of all, it's. There's no way that teenagers could have made it out
It's
of
real.
Moscow.
What?
He
He's
walked off.
leaving. We've lost him. We've lost a good man today. Oh gosh, you're gonna love this one. This is about Alex Jones.
Oh no.
This one was written by Pink News.
Troll.
Barely anyone is playing Alex Jones's cringeworthy video game.
Have you seen this game?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Cringeworthy is the correct name. You know how much it goes for on Steam?
How much?
$17.76.
You're
I don't
joking.
love that.
No, I'm not joking.
Oh, wow.
It's so bad. He has to fight gay frogs in the sewers, and Donald Trump shows up shooting lasers out of his eyes like frickin' Homelander.
Okay, so a little over a month after its release, Alex Jones' NWO Wars has seen a huge drop-off in player count, with the average of just 8 people playing it a day. True or false?
That makes total sense.
True. Okay, and you say?
I say true. It's video games.
The problem is, it looked so hilarious until we found out he actually made it, and it's not a parody.
So that's just his face. Everyone's saying it's true still?
Yes.
Okay. His face unblurred. Everyone says true. And
No, blur his face again.
it's real.
Oh,
I don't want to look at that troglodyte.
Pink News has a gaming section. That's interesting.
What?
All right, here we go. Next one. New York Times. Where is the dog poop in New York City? Sometimes the question is not where the poop is, but when. The study based on 311 data going back to 2014 showed that Wednesday had the most complaints and that the weekends had fewest. Is there an article talking about where the dog poop is most heavily located in New York?
Yes.
Yeah, it's covered with all the rat shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, it's true. I have some friends in New York, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, we got true and
All the rats get to it.
you're gonna say true too?
Yes.
Okay, so we got 2 trues. Dun, dun, dun. A new study answers the question, but also shows that things have been improving. Okay, everyone's saying true still?
I'm saying true.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. It's real.
Knew it.
That's unfortunate. I kind of wish it wasn't. But yeah, here we are. Dookie problem. Boston College professor assigns students to make their own personas, has furries come to class.
You wrote this.
A tenured professor from Boston College assigns students to make their own personas, invite furries to as visitors to his Beast Literature class last week, according to the Tweets and Course website and Fox News.
This is fake.
Okay, fake. And you say?
The fact that no, this is not. Fox News wouldn't report this.
You don't think so?
So I'm like, no.
So first of all, you wrote this.
It's too PC.
Second,
That's the picture that came up.
they wouldn't.
They came to class in their suits and sat in class.
They wouldn't mention it. They wouldn't. Fox News would not mention furries unless they were openly deriding it, because they thought it's like, oh, they're teaching our kids to be animals and to shit in litter boxes and great.
Is this really what you want
Does
in your
everyone
schools?
still say fake? Because I just showed this
You're
picture.
also a furry.
Wait, maybe.
Maybe.
Secret.
It's not a secret.
Maybe.
Everyone still says fake though? I just
Yes.
want to confirm. Okay. And the answer, dun 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 dun, it is true.
No.
The world is falling apart.
I bet you creamed your Nordstrom when you saw that. It's like, finally, a class for me.
Fox News, alpha by day, beta by night. How to make love last. The more dominant or dictatorial a wife has become, the more she's crying out for her husband to be the strong one. She's testing him. That is the nature of sex and the sex roles.
Another article for you.
Okay.
I don't know about this one.
So alpha women are actually just a cry for stronger men. Do you think that's real?
I don't think that's real.
Okay. And you say?
Believe it or not, I'm gonna say this is real. The only reason I'm gonna say this is real is because I've been watching a bunch of discourse on this.
All right. The extra information is that is the message of my new book, The Alpha Female's Guide to Men and Marriage. I wrote it for two reasons: to help myself out and to help women like me navigate the wifedom in a culture that celebrates our fierce independence. Self-reliance is indeed a great thing, but it has a dark side. Everyone, you say fake still?
This has to be fake.
And you still say true?
I still say this has to be real.
Okay, and the answer might shock you. It's real.
What? I called it.
It's real. Fox News writes crazy.
This is probably the same people that think people want to start working in the office again. When clearly no one does.
Okay, the Daily Wire, so obviously Ben Shapiro's network, is why you should be planning for children even if you're not in a serious relationship yet. Statistically, women are less happy if they are not planning on having children. You should be having kids even if you're not in a relationship. Do you think this is real?
Okay,
Did the Daily Wire say get pregnant now?
Oh God.
Ben Shapiro thinks the female orgasm is a myth.
He really did say this, and that's what's sad.
Looking like a man who's never pleasured another woman.
Even his wife. But I'm gonna say this is
that
real.
poor Stockholm Syndrome woman.
Okay, Yella says it is real, you say?
This is the kind of bullshit that Ben Shapiro would absolutely write, so I'm gonna say it's true.
Okay, the additional information coming your way here. It was by Candace Owens, so it was Daily Wire, which is owned partially by Ben Shapiro, but it was written specifically by Candace Owens in March 3rd of this year. Does that change anyone's opinion?
No.
No.
Okay.
Because of course he would cultivate an echo chamber.
Something like, is this before?
It's fake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it speaks to the character of Ben Shapiro that this is the kind of thing that he would write.
Oh yeah, I have to give credit where credit is due. Willow helped write that one. Thanks, Willow.
You're welcome.
She knows Benny Boy too well.
A true beta male.
Wow.
Okay.
Not even a beta male. Whatever's lower than that.
She said something almost exactly right.
That's why I thought it was real.
Yeah. Okay, the Washington Times, how Larry Elder became the new blackface of white supremacy. Mr. Elder is, and I quote, the blackface of white supremacy, the LA Times reported. I love
You
that
wrote
face.
this. You wrote this.
I need a minute to process.
You
that.
wrote this.
It doesn't make any sense.
I need a non-product placement drink.
Sounds like a Jewish Nazi.
Ben Shapiro, the new Nazi.
This has to be.
Washington
Well,
Times.
you
Will
know,
the Washington Times say?
Uncle Toms do exist.
So do you think they're calling him Uncle Tom, but went the full length of saying white supremacy right after the blackface of? That's like some tight words they put together. That's some ooh.
It is surprising how many people go against their own self-interest.
It's all on you. What do you think? Don't look up things.
No,
oh, you're doing a half.
I'm pulling up my dice roller.
Okay. What do you think?
I'm gonna say, as much as I want to say this is fake, I feel like it's real.
Okay, we got a real. And you say?
If it's evens, it's real. If it's odds, it's fake.
This man really pulled out a dice
Why isn't it not rolling the dice?
It's staying on 2. It knows what it wants.
It knows it's a true neutral.
Okay, odds, fake.
Okay, so we got fake and a true. And the extra information is... What's this picture there? There's Larry Elder. Okay, so everyone's sticking where they're at?
Yep.
Okay. It's real.
Called it.
Yeah.
I was
that
like,
was pretty wild.
I was like, as much as I want to say this is fake, this is real. I hate it. I hate life.
Yeah, again, I'm not saying that what the article claims is real. I'm just saying that the real outlet wrote this.
Yeah.
So, just
people get paid to write these things. That's why I'm like, why do you exist?
Like, someone said some crazy things, man.
Literally.
All right, that means that's the end of the episode. Tally up the points, and the winner is... Congrats!
No one won.